Hello YouTube and what is up? Welcome to my new series of videos, which is throwback videos to games long gone. And the first episode covers Medal of Honor Frontline on the PS2. Now I've chosen this game because it holds particular interest to me. That is right. This game is probably one of my favorite games of all time and I honestly just love it. I can't say how much I love this game. It's absolutely phenomenal. So let's start in a level that everybody loves. I think we'll go on yard by yard. So this game was released in 2002. It came out on the GameCube and the PlayStation 2. And basically what it did was take some aspects of its bigger brother, Medal of Honor Allied Assault, and basically toned them down a little bit, but it was a different sort of game. If you've played Allied Assault on the PC, you'll actually feel that these games are different. Now you'll have to forgive me because I'm really rusty. I've not played this game in goodness knows how long, but I do love this game, so I might not be too bad. And yeah, it's not all bad. Anyway, Medal of Honor Frontline. I really like this game as one of my favourite games because I really think the mission design in particular is just completely different to anything we have now. I really like the lone wolf style that they have in this game, i.e. where you were the only soldier in the place fighting off an army practically of Nazis. I really like that. It's not matched in any modern game. You always have teammates around, and to be honest, modern first-person shooters just feel generic and, oh, it's been done before. I think this was one of the pioneers. Maybe not so true with the, not so true with this game, but the original Medal of Honor in particular was one of the best first-person shooters of its time. Sure, there was Doom and all that stuff around at the time, but Medal of Honor was honestly incredible. It was on the PlayStation 1, it had fully 3D environments, graphics, all that stuff. And the soundtrack, as was the case with most Medal of Honor games, apart from the reboot ones, was brilliant. Now, where does this game come in compared to the original? Personally, I prefer this game to the original. I just think it just feels more alive, and the missions are better. That's not to say it's a bad game, the original though. As I've just said, the original was fantastic for its time. And if you've never played it before, it's still worth a play. That's right. So, there's another game for you to playlist. Even if you're bogged down with stuff right now, go and play that game. It's fun. Anyway, back to Medal of Honor Frontline. The soundtrack, it was a fully orchestral score by Michael Giacchino. Did I say that right? I think I did. So let's just stick with that. But anyway, it was a fully orchestral score. It was really different for first-person shooters because it gave it a cinematic edge, I think. If you compare this game to things like Saving Private Ryan in particular, you actually see some differences. I think they've taken a lot of inspiration from films, which is really nice to see, especially for a game of this age. And I know other games did stuff like that, but this has done it in, like, this is ridiculous how many films this is not plagiarized, but worked around. So, yeah, I think this game feels like a movie. You just saw what I did there with the gas canister. That's the sort of thing you see in movies, not a war game. The whole unrealistic nature of this, though, with one guy sent in, I don't think that happened. In fact, no, it probably didn't. That would be a suicide mission. Maybe secret missions did undercover. In fact, they did, yeah. But not full-scale operations like this. This would have been suicide. I think that's one of the fun things about this game, though. It's completely absurd. It's funny. The characters are funny. There are funny moments. Like, if you saw upstairs, you can actually flush the toilet. What other games let you do that are first-person shooters? And if you combine that with the game's authenticity, which is quite a big factor, you've got something special, actually. So, yeah, that's basically my thoughts on Medal of Honor Frontline. I really love this game. Just kill this guy. Yeah, got ya. I think it stands the test of time well. There was a remake on the PlayStation 3, sorry, a reboot, which basically brought in HD visuals and the ability to look down your sight. But honestly, that was half-assed and they fell flat because, not to mention, there were loads of audio glitches, there were sight problems, like the M1 Garand didn't even work when you look down the sights because they would disappear. His arm would disappear, and that's quite. I think that would be something that's quite a major glitch, but they didn't patch it, which is beyond me. Because the M1 Garand is the first weapon you use, so the fact that they've let that glitch slide says quite a lot. And honestly, I saw Medal of Honor even though it had the HD version because it was a crappy reboot. And the remake, well, the remaster of Medal of Honor Frontline was also poorly done, regardless of how great the game actually is. Anyway, if you want a challenge, buy this game. If you want just a really action-packed storyline, and I'm not joking, this is full of action. You want this game. So yeah, what have you learned today? Buy this game. You can probably get it dirt cheap now. I've bought it like 3 times. Each time it's been about £2 over here in the UK, so that dirt cheap thing, yeah, it is dirt cheap. Even if you get the, well, it doesn't matter to be honest, but compared to the other Medal of Honor games, especially the latest ones, Warfighter and the reboot, this game is leaps and bounds beyond those games. They just feel like Call of Duty, which is a bad thing because there are too many Call of Duty impersonators out on the market today. And honestly, it's a shitty game. But yeah, we're like just messing around here. I'll keep the video running just so you can see a bit more of the game. A really cool thing about the game is the way the enemies respond. Like if you shoot them in the foot, I'll try and do it with the shotgun. I don't think it's gonna work though, but if you shoot them in the foot, they like hop. There you go. So yeah, just shoot them in the foot before they get a face full of lead. Lovely. And yeah, this mission is not one of the best missions, I think, but it's a really fun mission actually, because it's full of action. It's fast, and there's variety as well. I like the tight combat as well, i.e. that you're in a room to room scenario. It kind of amps up the tension a bit, especially on hard mode. I'm on normal right now, and it makes the game more fun. What we're trying to do here is just clear some checkpoints, you know, because this truck, I don't know, it's got medicine in or something. We have to clear it through Arnhem, no, not Arnhem, the outskirts of Arnhem City, which is, by the way, if you didn't know the story behind Arnhem, it's where a failed military operation took place. And they flew them in, but they found more enemies than expected, and what happened was they had to withdraw them all. But yeah, I'm going to call this the end of the video, guys. If you want more of this type of video, stick around because I'm making a whole series around this. And I just want to say thank you for watching. Please be sure to like, comment and subscribe. Tell me what you think of this series, by the way. It would really, really help me out. But anyway, I'm going to call it a day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. We'll be covering GTA San Andreas next. See you guys.